Talking a lot about crime this week. Criminals are out this holiday season, some terrorizing neighborhoods by stealing your precious packages. Theplank.org is a brand new website that allows Arizonans to upload video and reports of package thieves in their neighborhoods. Each thief is given a pirate name, like Sea Dog Saunders, Gene the Scalper, and Scurvy Legs McGee. I'm getting people laughing out loud here in the studio. Now you understand why it's called theplank.org. Lighthearted, yeah, but this is a serious trend. And there is one man behind this site that's hoping that it deters these would-be criminals. With us now is Jacob Pritchett. Jacob, I understand you started all of this after your own personal incident. I don't even know who came up with the term porch pirates. I think it makes light of a very, very... this is a crime that makes people feel very, very violated. But obviously, you're using this as a way to get attention to something that needs more attention, right?
Yeah, I think that maybe the optics of the word porch pirate isn't perfect, but I think we need to seize the branding that's available. And for a lot of people that this happens to, this is, it really hurts their feelings, makes them feel violated. So actually, I feel like if they can make light of it in some kind of way, it can actually help them cope with the problems that come with, people stealing stuff from your house. Like
you. Somebody stole something from you, is that right?
Right. So December 2nd, I had a package delivered that had an Xbox in it. And less than a half hour later, I saw on my security camera, I was out of town for the first time in a long time. And somebody just came up and just walked right up and grabbed it.
Oh, you had to be livid.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite day.
And I think that's what I'm saying. I'm like, we're making light of it, but I understand why. Because sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying or hurting somebody. But again, you named it theplank.org, and you gave these criminals these pirate names. What's been the response from people who've stumbled upon your website?
I think mostly I've actually gotten a pretty positive response from about the names and everything. I think some people are like, don't call them porch pirates. It's it's silly, but I think that cat's kind of out of the bag.
And certainly we're having you on the show, on a national cable show, to talk about it. So it worked. We're giving more attention to this. Have you seen anybody actually be captured as a result of sharing this video? Is it too soon to tell? Has law enforcement contacted you?
Law enforcement has not contacted me about this site. I think it is too soon to tell. I mean, the site was launched Tuesday last week, so it's really not been, it's brand new. But actually, my porch pirate, I saw in a social media group he had stolen from somebody in the nearby neighborhood. So there's like a blog post he stole from somebody else, so maybe he's still at large. I had somebody contact me who had a bunch of stuff stolen from their house back in June. And he's still interested in finding that person. So I just posted about that to the site. But getting a little bit more interest in this.
So is your goal to use social media coupled with your website to really create a database of thieves? Because obviously if they strike once, they likely have struck before and will again.
Yeah, I just want people to be aware of what's happening in their neighborhoods and be able to coordinate with each other. If they've seen this person, maybe they can say, and they can send in a tip to us. What I found is there's a lot of social networks where people post about this kind of thing, but a lot of them are hyper local. They're only for your neighborhood, and not everybody's on the same platform. So there's like Ring Neighbors, Nextdoor, Facebook, etc.
Right.
And a lot of people don't really provide enough information. They're really vague and loose with the details and everything. So I've kind of put a template for stuff that we'd like to know about the crimes, and then I put as much detail as I can into the blog post.
What are you doing as an alternative? I mean, when something gets ripped off of your porch, do you change your address? Do you get a UPS box? What do you do? Not get deliveries anymore? Shop in the store?
Well, I'm personally looking into that. It's a little more difficult than you'd think because we get packages from a lot of different delivery services. So you could get packages from the U.S. Mail, UPS, FedEx, On Track, or from Amazon directly. And Amazon has these boxes you can use usually to deliver to them. They'll hold it in a locker, or you can deliver it to, maybe a Whole Foods if you have one near you. And I recommend using those if they're available. Not every company has their own, locker for you to use,
right.
But a private mailbox is is a good option if you can
Yes.
afford one. And you know what I found, a lot of these companies, they send you a tracking email. You can click on the tracking link, and then you can redirect it to one of their retail locations. So if you're worried about a package being stolen during the holidays, you can say, I want to pick this up at the UPS store or the FedEx store instead or something.
Yeah. Pick it up in store if you can. Have it shipped to the store. Jacob, I really applaud you for trying to get more attention on this, because this is something that's happening all too often. Thank you so much. And I'm sorry to hear that you lost that package. I hope you get an Xbox for Christmas.
Yeah. I hope, well, it's fine. Now I have a fun project out of it. So.
All right. You do have a fun project. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.